Welcome to the Sauce Mob. Hit that button that say subscribe and join the ride. You feel me? Alright, chat. From my understanding, 2K did get rid of. I haven't played the game since they said they were going to take out Zens, but it sounds like they did it. I'm not seeing on Twitter nobody saying that people are still using Zen, so I think that they figured it out. And now Twitter kind of mad, like, what took y'all so long to figure it out? Because this has been breaking the game for months. Better late than never, though. Better late than never. Now that Zens are fixed, are you coming back to 2K current gen? Are you going to play it more? Let me know down in the comments. Will you be playing 2K21 current gen more now that Zens are, I think they out the game. I don't know. Somebody might find a way to bring it back. People got nothing better to do. They probably, you know how life get. Listen. Ronnie 2K himself said Zen be gone, 9,000 likes. Yesterday. 9,000 likes in one day. Everybody been waiting on this. 800 retweets, 300 quoted tweets, not to mention how many comments under this tweet. You get what I'm saying? People really did care about this. People were actually trying to play the game they spent money on, but other people was ruining it by using Zens. It got to the point where people were using Zen, so more people started buying it to compete with the Zen users. So that created more Zen users. It was a weird system they was living in on current gen. You had jump shooting being so hard that people had to find a way to cheat in the first place. Because other 2Ks, I don't think nobody tried to cheat the shooting. I don't think shooting has ever been that hard where you felt like you needed to cheat. Current gen shooting was so hard, people felt like they needed to cheat, which made more people want to compete with the cheaters, so they started to cheat. Some people probably just thought it was funny to do, so they started to cheat. It got out of control. The fact that everybody knows the word Zen is a problem in the first place. 2 years ago, a year ago, you say the word Zen, nobody thinking about what that mean. Nobody care. It got to the point where everybody know what it mean. Everybody's suspicious. You hit 3 shots back to back on current gen, you up to no good. That's how bad the game got. But now that brings the question, can something as game breaking as this be addressed earlier in the year next time? I appreciate the fix, but this was just like how pushing was in the game for 7 months in 2K19. Everything always comes back to pushing. You know, people hated that pushing era. People hated it. I understand pushing was game breaking in 19, but I don't feel like it compares to just blatant cheating. It do feel like you were at a disadvantage by getting pushed all the time, but just the blatant cheating of 2K21, I don't feel like it compares, and I'm really disappointed in 2K for ignoring it for this long. Was it them trying to figure it out? I'm not trying to just completely shame 2K and say they weren't trying to do nothing. Maybe they were trying to figure out how to stop it, and they didn't figure it out until now. But I don't know what the case may be. At least it's out the game. Better late than never. Said that earlier. Pushing, it did take a long time for them to get pushing out the game. I don't know. The park side of 2K just always feel underappreciated. It always feel hated on. Which brings another question. They can't patch a post scorer though. Would y'all want post scoring nerf? Because post scorers don't even have to green their hook shots. And that's what make it unplayable for post scorers. That's what make post scoring unfair, is the fact that they don't have to green the post hook, but like a 90 jump shooter be missing more whites than a post shooter miss a contested hook. It's so weird. The system of that game is so weird. Like, it's so unbalanced. If a post hooker can make a contested white, why do jump shooters not get that same privilege on the 3-point line and in the mid-range? It's such a weird concept. I get they got a 90 close shot, a 90 post hook. Literally, jump shooters have a 90 3-pointer, a 90 mid-range, plus the 5 shooting boost, plus the badges, plus the hot spot. Like, it makes no sense, bro. The game is so unbalanced in that area. They do need to make post hooking, you gotta shoot a green to make the post shot. Because if they keep leaving post scoring, you can make whites, it's not fun. Nobody enjoys going against a post scorer. It's completely unbalanced. If they don't know the release of their hook shot, don't let them make it, bro. Just call it like it is. It ain't a layup. They got post hooks reacting like it's a layup. That's what makes it broken. You don't gotta green it. It goes in a majority of the time, bro. Just make that thing green only. If you make post hooking green only, that'll fix the problem of post scores. Because if you can consistently green your post shot, nobody mad at you. Listen, chat, that brings another problem. The spin dunk. The dunk where they spin back to the rim. Do y'all want this out the game? There's just so many little features about 2K that are annoying that everybody hate to deal with. The spin dunk, can't guard it. The speed glitch, relatively can't guard it. I never tried to set a charge in front of somebody doing a speed glitch, so I don't know if that counters it. You got the post scorers, you couldn't counter that. You had the Zen users, 2K finally put a nerf to that. But we still got 3 other areas of the game that I feel like are the lesser of the Zen evil. I feel like post scoring should be the next one to get hit. There's no reason. I understand people made a whole build dedicated to doing that, but they made a whole build dedicated to exploiting the game. Every other build I feel like relatively balances out. I don't feel like a post scorer can be stopped on any given possession, which is very weird. I don't make big men, I don't make centers, so I'm not a center going up against a post scorer, so I don't really know the interaction between a defensive center and a post scorer. Can you get stops consistently on a post scorer if you're a center? Because I don't play center, but most of the time when I'm on a court with a post scorer, they doing whatever they want, and it's the most boring gameplay ever. It's the most boring thing you're ever going to watch, bro. At least with the speed boost, it's still cool to watch it. It's still cool to play it. It's silly and fun. I don't know, chat. The spin dunk, nobody uses it that often, but it is very annoying to have to deal with. So I want y'all down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking about current Gen 21. Is it in a good spot now? Your Zen players are gone. Is it back in a good spot? Jump shooting is still hard. They should boost jump shooting to make people like, all right, listen, you don't gotta go back to a Zen. We'll make it easier to shoot. Maybe that'll make people not want to use a Zen if it was easier to shoot. Maybe they should boost the green window. Make people just easier to shoot your jump shot. 21 is the hardest jump shooting game I think we've had so far, and it's just annoying to deal with, so people just ran to the Zen. Make shooting easier. Maybe most people won't even think about a Zen ever again. I don't get why it's so hard. I really don't get why jump shooting to 21 is so inconsistent with a 90 jump shooter. Outside of that, nobody else doing anything with the basketball, so I really want to know what y'all thinking about all this down in the comments, chat. Other than that, follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram. It's been your boy Rease, and peace, man. Let's get Weezy up out of here. I'm going to be checking out current gen. Let's see what it's talking about.